Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Diamond Dynasty Baseball on tap tonight. It's Chicago and the San Diego Padres. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So just about set and on the hill, Yu Darvish. Chris, how about a scouting report?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And the 0-1. Swings through that one for strike two.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Headed for the plate. Here's the throw. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. On the board first, it's 1-0. No outs. Runner at first. And now the right fielder, Roberto Clemente. And that one is lifted in the air. Puts it away for the out. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Darvish delivers. And that one fouled off.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does. Ball. And you're tied up.
Ripped on a line. Reaching for it. Makes the catch.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Foul ball there. That one fouled off. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Ranging back. And makes the grab. Back here at Petco Park. Now it's the second baseman, Jose Iglesias. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Fires to first on the run. And they get the out. Big play there to get the leadoff man. Jackson Merrill in the box now. Takes strike one. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Ripped to short. In plenty of time to first.
Pitching for the Padres.
Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Jason Adam.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball. Muncy hits one in the air. Merrill moving under it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Here's the second baseman, Michael Busch. That's way outside. Ball one. Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Out towards right center field. Merrill hauls it in, 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. Ellie De La Cruz getting ready to hit. And it's fouled away. 2 outs, bases empty. Foul ball. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. Machado makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here in San Diego, bottom of the inning, Manny Machado up to the plate. And a curve is down and in.
Counts 1-0.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike one.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Luis Arias in the box now. Takes strike one. In the air, right field. Fair ball. Throw over to first. It's Xander Bogaerts now. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Right through there for a strike. Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. In there at the knees, 0-2.
Right now they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Arias off of first with 2 away. Ground ball right side, it squirts through. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And You'll take that in.
Well, he's under it to make the.
Now
We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound. Robert Suarez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
On the ground at first. A flip to the pitcher covering. One up, one down. And now it's Jose Siri.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
1 for 1 with a single so far. And first offering is fouled off. Suarez, a 6'2 righty. He features a four-seam fastball, a sinker, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. And he takes it himself for the out. And that is out of play. The pitch. Line drive, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
That's back-to-back singles for him. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful.
Gets it to first. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. And here is Gavin Sheets. Swings and misses. 0-1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
Foul ball still 0-2. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Jose Iglesias now at the plate. Just missed. That's in there. And the count 1-2. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swings and misses, struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining. Merrill in the box now, takes strike 1. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. And we are tied. It's 1-1. Tatis stands in now and watches strike 1. Late with the swing there.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Up the middle. Bush whips it to first. And we're back. New inning getting started. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Suarez back to work.
Hey.
That one at triple digits.
0-1.
Well, strike 1 is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
That missed by a lot. Now 1-2.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Merrill sizes this one up. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. Stepping in, Jason Dominguez. Hard hit, base hit. Here's Clemente in to score. And it's an RBI single. They take the lead. It's 2-1. And now it's Max Muncy. He's 0 for 1. Runner takes off. That one ripped. And there's 2 away.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Runner on the go. That's to third. Handled by Machado. Fires over to first. Back here at Petco Park. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in for San Diego, Manny Machado. That's off the mark. 2-0. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
2-1.
Strike on the inside corner. Swings and misses, struck him out. Arise in the box now, takes strike one. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Hauls it in for the out. So they're down to their final out. At the plate, Xander Bogaerts. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball one, no strike.
That one out to right. But it's just foul. Swings and misses. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. And that's the ball game. And your final. And welcome into the ballpark. And here is Jose Siri. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Runner on the move. Strike in there. Saved at second with a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. And the pitch. Out to center. Myers. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second, but now he won't try for third. Stays put with one away. So digging in, Roberto Clemente. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, It's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Siri rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and it's 1-0. One down. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Swing and a ball popped in the air. He's got it, and there's 2 down. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. Check swing, went around, strike one. That one lifted to left. Stowers should have this one, and that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 1st, and now for the Marlins, Xavier Edwards. Ground ball left side. Zips it across. 1 up, 1 down. And up next for Miami, Otto Lopez. Swing and a miss, strike 1. 1 out, bases empty. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball. Connor Norby in the box now. No balls and a strike. And that is cut on and missed. 0-2 now.
0-2 is the count.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. Here's a high chopper. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. 2 outs, runner at first. Now the left fielder, Kyle Stowers. Just missed.
Big situation right here. You got some speed over there at first base. He represents the tying run.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Question is, do you send him and get him in the scoring position, or do you let that batter swing and maybe put you ahead?
On the ground. The flip, and that's a nice play to end the inning.
Pitching for the Marlins.
Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the 2nd. Ronnie Enriquez.
Enriquez.
And a foul ball. Enriquez measures 5 feet 10 inches, 24 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
Foul ball.
Next
1
pitch
ball,
misses
2
way
strikes.
outside. Chases the changeup in the dirt. In time to get him. 1 away on the strikeout. Michael Busch, the next to hit.
He made it look easy, but I can tell you that was not a favorable matchup.
And that one just missed off the outside edge. Swing and a line drive ripped right center field. Pulls it in on the run. That's out number 2. Ellie De La Cruz now at the plate. He's a dynamic player.
Yeah, Boog, the youngest player ever to hit 25 home runs and steal 60 bags. And you never know what he's going to do next.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Myers has this one sized up, and that is that. Back here in Miami, here's the center fielder, Dane Myers. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. And a big swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging for the K. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
Yeah.
On the ground to the left, De La Cruz sends it across to first, and a couple of quick outs.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Ball one there.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And that's a little bit high. And it's 2-2. Stays alive. And he chases that one.
Now pitching for the
We're back to
Marlins,
start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound.
Number 38.
Jesus Tinoco.
Jesus Tinoco.
Line drive. Come on.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Siri, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Next
1 ball,
offering way off
2
the
strikes.
plate.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. Booyah! And they add to the lead. It's 2-0. So 2 away with nobody on. Now it's the right fielder, Roberto Clemente. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Myers makes the grab. Back here at Lone Depot Park, set for the bottom of the third. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Liam Hicks. And that one is in the dirt. 1-0. The other way, Muncy. Jump throw. And very nicely done for the out. And at the plate for Miami, Davison De Los Santos. In the air out towards right center. Siri really on his horse for it. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 up, 2 down. Marlins down to their final out. And the batter now, Xavier Edwards. And that drops in for a strike. Two out, space is empty. Next one misses, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Got him, and that's the ball game. 2-0 your final. All right, ready to get underway. And now the center fielder, Jose Siri. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to try to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Got it. And one out now. Luis Ariz stands in. Check swing, called strike. On the ground to first. Raley takes it himself, and that quickly 2 away. Digging in, Roberto Clemente. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Check swing, and he went. That is strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. On the warning track. We go to the bottom of the first. And stepping in for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez. In there at the knees. That's strike 1. The Mariners knew what they had. Signed him in July of 2017 for a little under $2 million when Rodriguez was just 16 years old out of the Dominican Republic. He's got it. And there's one away. And now for Seattle, Luke Raley.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
The 1-1 is upstairs. And that's ball 2. Fast forward to 2022 for Julio Rodriguez to win the Rookie of the Year. The Seattle Mariners were then compensated with the 29th overall pick in the first round of the draft in 2023. Part of the new CBA, enticing teams to promote their good young players. Next offering is downstairs. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Swing and a miss.
2-2.
Hot shot to third. Muncy sends it to first. And that's the inning. Back in Seattle. And Kyle Schwarber will come up.
He's a big, strong guy. Can untie this game with one swing.
Kirby back to work. Oh, he botches it. Still able to fire over, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Jason Dominguez will hit next. And he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Wise to just eat that. Otherwise, you risk throwing it into the dugout.
Here's Max Muncy. There goes the runner. Pitch misses in. Throw, safe. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
You got to be careful with a guy like this at the plate. Stealing second may eliminate him from getting really good pitches to hit. Now they can work around him with first base open. So you got to roll the dice here and hope that he gets something to hit.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now it's the second baseman, Michael Busch.
No, that missed.
Down and away for ball one.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
And fouled off.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit, it's probably going to be a big run, so you really have.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Pitch was on the outside. Didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field
now
to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
And a foul ball.
Fire.
Late swing fouled off. Busch off of first with 2 away. Runner on the go. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And a base hit up the middle. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. And now Moises Ballesteros. Fastball is outside. Ground ball right side. And foul ball. 2 on, 2 outs. And the count 1-2. And he deals. Way inside, gets out of the way. Line drive, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone. And now it's Jose Siri. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Late swing, fouled off. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Swing and a ground ball. Makes a sliding stop. And they bottom of the second. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. On the ground to third. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second. And now J.P. Crawford. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
0-1.
Outside with a breaking ball.
1-1.
That one at the knees for a strike. And a swing and a miss. Beat it with a fastball. And there's a foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Strike 2.
0-2.
And down on strikes. Pitching change here, Matt Brash.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
That one is absolutely belted. Gone! Big Dog's gotta eat. He circles the bases, and they add to their lead. It's 2-0. And now it's going to be Roberto Clemente. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Slider right there.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Schwarber now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Not close with that one, and that's ball one. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Clemente gets his lead at first. Nobody out. In the air, left side. Great catch, foul ground up against the wall.
Well, off the bat, I thought for sure it had enough to get out of here, but that wind's kind of blowing in from left, and I think that's what made the difference.
And first offering is fouled off. Man at first, one away. Liner, base hit. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with one down.
Now batting. Third base.
2 on, 1 out. Here comes Max Muncy. 0 for 1 so far.
Number 60. Taylor.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
1 out. Runners at first and second. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1-2.
On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3, double play. And the inning as we go to the last of the third. Here's Dylan Moore. Inside, just missed. That's off the inside corner. Now 2-0.
2-0.
Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late.
2-2.
This one lifted in the air, left field. 1 away. So here comes Rowdy Tellez. First pitch misses. 1 out, base is empty. That one finds the zone, and a count 1-1. On the ground to third, and that squirts through. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Check swing, called strike. Cut on and lifted in the air. Siri in position. Makes the grab for the second out. So last chance for the Mariners. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. Tying run at the plate. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. This could end it. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got Diamond Dynasty Baseball tonight. It's the Cubs taking on the Athletics. Here's the center fielder, Jose Siri. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
It's 0-1.
Next pitch is outside.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1.
Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive. Way back there. Bye-bye. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. And that gives him a lead. It's 1-0. Luis Ariz stands in. And that one got a piece of him. And now the right fielder, Roberto Clemente. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game. And that one hammered. High bounce takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double.
Now
everything came together.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Golden opportunity right here.
Harris.
That one is absolutely belted. Adios, pelota. That one felt good. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 4-0. So up next, Jason Dominguez. And first offering is fouled off. They say you win.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And down on strikes he goes. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Max Muncy at the dish. Muncy tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. No swing. Sliced hard but foul. Still only 1 out here in the inning. The 1-1 is fouled off. Pitch misses there. 2-2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Andujar makes the grab. Bottom of the first. And now the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. Missed inside with the curve. Next offering is in for a strike. That one pushed foul. Misses. It's 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Fly ball to right. Clemente settles under this one. Snags it for the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Brent Rooker. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Clips the corner, and a count 1-2. Breaking ball in there. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. TJ McFarland. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
All over that one right there. Punched that one down the line for extra bases, and that was an excellent job going with the pitch on the outside. Got his bat on plane and just drove it.
And now Moises Ballesteros. One out in the second. So the batting order turns over. And now the center fielder, Jose Siri. He's already homered here in this one. Swung on, belted on Duhar. Giving chase. And it's out of reach after the slow first step. The run scores from third to second, but way too late. Safe there.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Line drive, base hit right field. Siri around third. He will score. It's an RBI single. It's 6-0.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. At the wall, can't make the catch, but I think he brought it back. And it's gone. It deflected off of him and over for a home run.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Now pitching,
Justin Sterner into the game.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Here comes Schwartz to the plate. In the air, fairly deep to right field. He's there. He's got it. 2 down. So digging in, Jason Dominguez. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a miss.
Well, you know, with 2 out and nobody on, it's going to take something special to get a run across. So why not? You got some pop. Swing for the fences.
0-2.
Swings through that one. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, you've tight. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And he'll be safe at first.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
And a swing and a miss there. Would they pay you?
No, absolutely not. Not even a meal on the road. So I think it's great now that most of these teams have professional barbers that come in and make them look fresh before the games.
Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Scale of 1 to 10, how good a barber were you?
For a non-professional, I'd say I was probably a 7. But if I was comparing to professionals, I'd be like a 3.
Popped up right side, and that will drop foul.
I'll never forget the time that I cut Jose Canseco's hair. It's pretty big.
He locked him up. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the third inning. Now the third baseman, Max Muncy. Sterner back to work. Strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
0-2.
In the air, right side. Rooker on the move. Corrals it. And there's one down. So up next, Michael Busch. He was late there. Strike one.
Just a bit tardy
ball,
there.
one
Not sure
strike.
if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
That one
That's a
almost
ball.
got him.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Fouled off to the right. One out, bases empty. That's hard hit on the line. That's a base hit.
The batter.
One
the
gone,
shortstop,
runner at first. Ellie De La Cruz getting ready to hit. 1-for-1 with a double and a run scored. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy two. To second, that's one. Double play. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Lawrence Butler.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Whips it to first. And a quick out, number one.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
That's to third. Muncy sends it to first. And two straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. So it's their last chance in this one. This is J.J. Bleday.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
They're down to their final strike. Abel is just one strike away. 2 outs, base is empty. Bleday checks his swing, appeal to third. He did not go around.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
couple of singles back to back. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Geloff batting for the second time, and that's strike one.
Yeah.
Right through there for a strike.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game. 8-0 is how this one ends.
All right, chat. Appreciate you watching in. That was the stream of the Conquest for the, what was that, rabbit? No, turtle. I appreciate you watching. Look for me next time. If you're new, thumbs up. Subscribe if you like what you see. Until next time, once again, 478 with another sale of Joey Ortiz. We gone.